Brussels because why not? So I had a meeting with my supervisor for the first time, and they think that I need to narrow down my scope, which I predicted. Um, yeah, because when I think, oh, I want to look at German history museums, there's a lot of Germany history museums in Germany. So definitely, if I want to make a point, I need to think about the scale in which I'm looking at. Do I want to focus on Berlin museums? Do I want to focus on a specific type of museum? And, you know, when I'm doing my research, like, which specific museums am I looking at? At the moment, my thoughts are, I think I definitely want to look at the Deutsches Historisches Museum, which I looked at in my last blog, as sort of like a national history museum. But I think as well, it might be really good to compare the National Museum context with like more localized contexts. My supervisor suggested to me that I look at 2 different museums as a case study because it's just a master's degree, it's 20,000 words, and apparently, you know, that kind of brings with it a need to be concise. So they were thinking maybe of the Deutsches Historisches Museum and also the, what's the name? It's the Friedrichshain-Kreuzburg Museum. I think I definitely got that wrong. There's a local history museum in that particular area, which apparently is currently directed by someone who is an activist in at least post-colonialism. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get in contact with this person and maybe get some insights about what's happening on the local level. But at the same time, part of me is thinking, why not do like this big broad analysis of like one case study from each different type? So we've got the National History Museum, the State History Museum, there's the, oh geez, I can't remember the name. It starts with M. There's a museum that starts with M that I'm sure I'll remember at some point, which covers the state of Berlin. It's like the history of the state of Berlin. And then there's like a district museum. Also can't remember the name, but there's one which covers a particular the Mitte Museum. It includes Wedding, which is an area of Berlin that I particularly want to cover because that's where the quote-unquote African quarter of Berlin is, and it would be interesting to see how that kind of history is covered in that museum. So I don't know if I go for like national, state, district, and local, is that going to be a problem? Is that going to like really like make my analysis superficial, or is it going to actually enhance my qualitative research? At the moment, I'm leaning the latter, so I think maybe what I'll do is I will look at these 4 different museums before I leave Germany at the end of May, and then I do an analysis based on that, and then if I need to cut museums out, I'll cut museums out. I think that's what I'm going to go for, because I trust my supervisor when they say that my scope is too big and that I should choose 2 case studies. But I want to see how I go. I want to see if I have the amazing writing ability to be able to convey all this nuanced information in a short period of time. It's something I take a lot of pride in doing in my YouTube videos at the very least. So, I mean, how different can a master's thesis be, right? Anyway, that's the update from me, and yeah, see you next time.